All right, so today we're gonna work on refining our roll or teaching a roll from a boat to another boat. Something where you can do it when you're not actually standing in the water to help someone out. Sean, Becky here is gonna show us what we're gonna be doing. She's gonna be our little test dummy today. So first off, the first position we're gonna do is position 2 in the roll. I'm gonna hold Becky's paddle blade right here on my skirt. She's gonna flip over, stay in position 2. I'm gonna point out some key things she's gonna be doing while she's doing this. She's gonna do like 2 or 3 while I explain all this. Position 2, watch, she's gonna hip snap, head down, right there. That's what a good roll looks like, right? So now, I'm gonna show you a couple little things that are happening too. We're gonna do it again real quick, but hold on just a little bit longer. Notice her left hand, her thumbs up, so she doesn't hit her boat. When she hip snaps and pulls down, her right hand's actually pulling me to her. Go ahead.
Okay.
Right there, that's okay. So, now, when she's doing this too, make sure we focus on keeping the head down. So this next time, Becky's gonna focus on really showing the head down, that head dink we talk about all the time. She's gonna really show that for you. And as she's pulling down, that's when the head's down there. Notice she doesn't get super stretched out and this arm doesn't go straight. It still stays bent. Arms bent, hip snaps, head stays down. See that? That was perfect. So now, the next step of this, we move it to the bow of the boat. All this does is make Becky go a little bit farther in the water. Now she'll actually get her head wet, her face wet, might have to hold her breath. Blades closer to the water, just like, simulate a normal roll. So, when Becky's ready, we're gonna try this, and we're gonna be focused on the same thing. The hand not rubbing against the boat right now. When she's hip snapping and pulling out, she's not getting stretched out, she's pulling in, keeping this elbow bent. Head stays nice and head dinked to the shoulder, move the shoulder. Hip snaps first. All right, see what we got here. Notice as she does this, she keeps her boat straight T with her paddle. One hip snap. Perfect. Can you see that? Perfect. Let's try it one more time. So go and flip over, flip like that. Go over. Going all the way underneath. Right there. Simulates a roll. We're going to do it one more time. Show you guys. We're going to slow it down just a touch. So flip over, pause. She pauses. There. Then she hip snaps. Head stays down. And yeah, head stays down. Arms stay in. She hips out, pulls herself in. She doesn't get stretched out. A couple things to focus on and keep trying. So we already here mastered this. With this next position, mastered that. The next step is rolling from the water. I'm going to be right next to Becky. I'm going to be holding her blade at the surface of the water. Okay? What this is simulated is just like she was rolling in the water, but she's got a little bit extra help with me here. That's all. I'm more spotting her than anything. And you'll notice if she pulls really hard and doesn't hip snap her like that, she's going to pull me into the water right over. So, we're going to give this a try, see how it goes. I'm going to hold her blade right here next to me. Yep. She tips over. Hip snaps come right there. You notice when she hip snapped and came up, I didn't tip into the water much at all. But because Becky's focused on a hip snap and keeping that head down, to keep that pressure off the blade. We're going to do it one more time. So Becky's going to focus on keeping that blade. Go ahead. There we go. She's parallel to me. Hip snaps. Right there. Perfect. So now, the next step, we do this, I'm going to give her just a little bit of help holding that blade, and then when she's halfway through the roll, I'm actually going to let go of the paddle. Okay? Simulate that end of the roll, her finishing it by herself. See that? So she started with me and then finished all by herself. So we're gonna do it one more time. I'm gonna let go even sooner this time. Set up. Right there. Let go as soon as I felt some tension. As soon as she started to pull, that's when I let go. It's more to keep her in position 2, ready to go, so she can hip snap, all that from there. Now, we still have position 1 to start off with, but that's something we can teach later on. This is an exercise to focus on position 2 and how to go from position 2 to position 3. So kind of middle to the end of the roll, not the beginning. Ready? So we're going to work on position 1 to position 2. Becky's already mastered position 2 to position 3. She's already rolling up from there. So now we're going to refine position 1 to 2. That's what we're going to work on today. So position 1 is here. We're stretched out. She's going to be taking her right hand and trying to put it outside of the water. She's upside down. Trying to get that front leg here outside of the water. Then I'm going to come in, grab her blade, grab her boat, move her to position 2. She's going to hip snap, do what she does best from there. So it's going to look something like this. I come in, grab her blade, grab her paddle, move her, and she hip snaps, comes right up. I'm still back here to kind of spot her stern of her boat right there, just in case she doesn't quite get it, get all the way out. But she did it perfect right there. We're gonna do it one more time. She gets position 1, flips over. I come in, grab the boat, grab the blade, move to position 2. She goes, still there to spot just in case. So we're going to recap everything so you can kind of get a review of what you just learned today. So we're going to start off with what we learned, kind of from middle to the end of the roll. We start off grabbing right here, Becky flips over, works on hip snap, all that good stuff, pulls her back in, head stays down, pulls knee in as well. So then once we learn that, we master that, we work on the next movements, is moving it to the bow of the boat. I hold here. She's still focusing on all the movements we talked about earlier. Go ahead, Becky, whenever you're ready. Hip snap just brings the blade a little bit closer to the water, a little bit more realistic. And then we went to even more realistic, still focusing on all those movements. I'm here to spot. I grab her blade, I hold it here. She flips all the way over. She hip snaps. I'm still there. And then as she gets better at that, I let go sooner and sooner. And then the next thing was, we learned from middle to the ends. Now we're going to kind of jump back to the beginning. She's going to go to position 1, flip over. I'm going to help her from position 1 to position 2. I come in there, recap over there. She hip snaps. I'm still there to spot her from the back. So just a recap of all the movements we just learned, right? All the positions, all that good stuff. And then it turns into this. Show us a roll, Becky. Right there, you notice she went position 1, turned to position 2, hip snapped, head stayed down, pulled that arm in, didn't let herself get stretched out. Turned out to be a beautiful roll. Let's watch it one more time. Position 1. Oh no! Now she's going to reset position 1. There we are.